The Hamilton Tiger Cats are 2.5-point home favorites to the Calgary Stampeders on Friday night when the two teams meet at Tim Hortons Field for a game that means nothing in the standings, though both teams seem intent on winning as they're both fielding veteran lineups. Can Bo Levi Mitchell get revenge on his former team, or can Calgary snap their 8-game winless skid?
I think it's going to be all Ticats in this one. Even though both of these teams are going to miss the playoffs, they're in different stratospheres right now. The Hamilton Tiger Cats, of course, were surging late until that latest loss. I still think they have that juice in the tank, and they're playing for a staff that's going to be there next year. For certain, there's something for them to prove in terms of sticking around and earning jobs and showing that this can be a winning football team and a winning combination going forward. The Calgary Stampeders, we don't know what's going to happen with their coaching staff or their front office. There's uncertainty there. We don't know what's going to happen with their quarterback position. I thought Matthew Schultz gave them a bit of a boost last week, but he's not the guy of the future. They're just waiting for PJ Walker to be ready for the last week of the season, in my estimation. And I don't think that provides a lot of motivation to a team that, frankly, has lacked it for the entire CFL season. I do not think this is going to be an easy one for them to play on the road in a hostile environment at Tim Hortons Field, where the Tabbies are trying to get one last win for their home fan base. I can't see Calgary eking this one out. It's going to be the Tabbies all the way.
I'm also all over the Ticats in this one. And, we talk about the Bo Levi Mitchell angle. Well, the Matthew Schultz angle is kind of interesting as well. He, of course, started Hamilton's only playoff game a year ago, starting that East semifinal in a loss to the Montreal Alouettes. That being said, I think we know what Matthew Schultz is at this point. We know who he is. He's been in this league for 6-7 years. He's 31 years old. I don't think that Matthew Schultz is the guy to get you over the top. To me, the only guy I'm really excited to see for the Calgary Stampeders still at this point of the year is Reggie Begelton, who I think has done a fantastic job, not only on the field, but off the field with his leadership this year and what's been a very tough year for the Stampeders. The other thing that I think might be flying under the radar a little bit with this game, JC, is if the Calgary Stampeders lose this one, they will have the first overall pick in the 2025 CFL draft and could potentially use it to take Curtis Rourke, Canadian quarterback out of the University of Indiana, who's suddenly even in the conversation for the Heisman Trophy. Now, will Curtis Rourke be on a CFL roster in 2025? Probably not, as the NFL pursues him. However, he could be worth that first overall pick just to secure his rights down the line.